Hello guys, welcome back on my YouTube channel. Today we will analyze the first episode of The Last of Us, the complete series. This series is available on Amazon Prime Video in France or HBO Max. Let's start the analysis. Let's start with the first part, 1968. The story begins with a prologue that is not found in the video games. In this prologue we discover two specialists. One of them explained to us, in a very realistic way, the potential end of the world. This prologue is essential because it sets the stage and the atmosphere of the series from the beginning. Indeed, it creates a disturbing and unsettling atmosphere, but also intriguing. I'll let you discover it for yourself. After that, we can admire the opening credits of the series. An opening credits is very important for a series because the viewer watches it at the beginning of each episode, which is 9 times for The Last of Us. The opening credits of The Last of Us present the cordyceps, the fungus that caused the apocalypse. It creates various shapes and forms. First, we can see a city symbolizing Boston, the city of the very first episode. Then the cordyceps form a map of the United States, with the path that the main characters take throughout their adventure. Finally, the cordyceps ends on two silhouettes representing Joel and Ellie, the main characters of the first season. This opening credits is accompanied by the main music of the game, composed by Gustavo Santaolalla, and it's very similar to the one in the game, where we see the cordyceps in full evolution. I find it very beautiful because it has been worked on very well, and it tells the story of 9 episodes on its own. Now let's move on to the second part of the episode, 2003. In this part, we discover the character of Sarah, played by Raiko Parker. She plays her role very well and makes difference from the video game. Indeed, it's a very good thing because we should not immediately think that the series is exactly the same as the video game, but rather something that resembles to the video game. Specifically, it's a story. This part is very well done because it takes place 20 years before the main story, so in the past, and the director has left dull color that border on sepia that remember a flashback. Moreover, the tension gradually builds up throughout this part with a series of strange events. And what I really appreciated is the fact that there are lots of details, such as the student in Sarah's class who starts showing symptoms from the infections. It's only 9 minutes into the episode, and yet the infection is already there. I also appreciated the part with the neighbors, but no spoilers! The fact that the director were able to make a blurry shot in a creepy background is very compelling. Finally, this part looks, toward the end, almost identical to the video game. And not to fans of this universe, very well done as well. I mean, just look at that. It's crazy, because yes, some scenes in overprojection derived from video games are very poorly done, like Uncharted for the same development studio as The Last of Us. Now let's move on the last part of the episode, 2023. 20 years later, we find a young boy arriving in Boston. The city seems devastated, but a stronghold remains visible. It's the quarantine zone of Boston. Almost all of this second part take place inside it, where we discover the life of survivors, marked by slugging and fighting between Fedra and the Fireflies. We also meet Joel and his partner, Tess. They are now smugglers, and after a series of events that I won't mention, they meet Ellie. As the three of them receive the mission that will set the tone for the entire series, the adventure is only just beginning. Thank you for watching and see you later for a new analysis. Goodbye!